Greymaker here, let's get started. Here you'll find Serfs in the melee infantry tree. Scroll down, it's one of the first you can unlock. Here we have the doctrines. At level 10, you'll be able to unlock all 5 of the spots for doctrines. Doctrines recommended are shield block, health, slashing penetration, slashing damage, and piercing defense. On to the veterancy. Gets a little tricky at this point because you're going to go to the bottom tree. That way you can unlock the World Gathering. You're going to unlock it at level 3 and level 7. From there, it's recommended that you take War Machine and Shieldtron, one from each, the top and the middle. You'll notice in your attributes that you want to focus on labor. One thing that may be beneficial for Serfs is to level them one at a time, leveling up 5 units at 3, 5, 7, and 10 intervals. That way it maximizes your production, and when you leave the fief that you're in and go out on the world, you set your gathering troop to 5 Serfs. Serfs are amongst the most basic infantry unit. Their combat potential against anything other than other Serfs is minimal, but their real strength lies in their ability to collect resources as part of an army on the march. Here we go ahead and gather some resources from this tannery. You'll notice my labor is 56. The more labor your warbine has, the more common resources you'll find, and the greater the likelihood that you'll be able to find exotics. With exotics, you'll be able to do more extensive crafting for higher tier kits for your units. Some exotics come in the form of gems. They have no other use but to sell to the smuggler for 1,000 silver. You'll see here, every time you gather, you gain experience in gathering. You can do 100 a week and use that experience to increase your gathering technology. It's definitely beneficial. But for now, let's go ahead and see what your serfs can do in battle. Form up and let's get started. One of the biggest things is to bring them at the beginning of an assault. That way they can push your siege engines and your battering rams. Something to remember is when you push a siege engine with your serfs, you actually gain participation points for your overall ranking. You see there, I finished pushing 1 siege tower. Now I'm moving my unit to a 2nd siege tower to push that along as well. All while maintaining their ability to heal, because as they move across the field, they'll take a fair amount of damage. Here's one of my favorite tactics, ladder fodder. What you go ahead and do is bring up your ladders, and since they're dispensable, you send up your serfs. What this does is allow you to gain a foothold on the wall. Here you see me climb up with my troops and wait for them just to kind of pile in. What you'll find is a lot of units will charge or use their ability just to try and wipe them out. And then the next thing you know, they have nothing to deal with the hero that comes up right after. I move in behind this unit and start attacking their heroes. I've called for my friend to throw a trebuchet, and you've noticed my serfs are now blocking basically their retreat because they're engaging them in combat. Let's go ahead and jump ahead to open battles. What I'm doing now is I've set up my Shieldtron in the woods because I'm being attacked by bandits, which now have cavalry. Normally they would just overrun serfs. You'll see here that they take that cavalry charge and with their healing ability still be able to maintain their lives. Well, that sums up this review. Please leave a comment below to add to the information given here. If you like this video, please subscribe and like for more content. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching.